Just hear me out. I think that the progressives are the villains, and I think that they know it. And it's stuff like this that makes me think that. Pennywise and the Babadook, said to be dating, become LGBT icons. Really? Is that really where you're going, is it? Pennywise is going to be a gay icon, is he? The Babadook and Pennywise are both meant to be creatures of terror. However, they've both recently... This was in 2017, by the way, with the release of the first remake of It. But they became icons of the LGBTQ community. How is this possible? Why, the internet, of course. Fan fiction, of course. They have a habit of using such characters for purposes. That's right. They seem to be using the villains in everything to say, hey, we resemble this. This is what we are. That's what that is. When you do that... So anyway, the LA Times pointed out why the Babadook might have come to be seen this way. Someone was like, how could the Babadook become a gay film? The answer was readily available, said Karen Tongson, an associate professor of gender studies and English at USC. He lives in a basement. He's weird and flamboyant. He's living adjacently to a single mother in this kind of queer kinship structure. Therefore, the villains of the films are actually the LGBTQ icons. Okay. And then people started fan arting it for some reason, as if this is wholesome. Is this Pennywise and his boyfriend the Babadook are off on a date to get crepes and terrorize some kids? Oh, bravo. 107,000 likes. Are the LGBT community just admitting to being the villains? They want to terrorize kids for their own amusement. Is that what you want? Is that an admission? What are you doing? This is the least wholesome thing in the world. Don't get wrong. It's not funny, but it's just weird that you would adopt these kinds of characters. The perfect example for more visual people is blah, blah, blah. With the current political atmosphere, there has to be something for the LGBT community to call its own, even if it's just their own brand of humour and uniqueness. Humour is just the stars that have evolved into an example of the community holding itself up. Either way, we can't be too scared of the two after this. Tell us what you think. I think it's weird that you would adopt psychotic characters to be your mascots, to be your inspiration. The thing that you're into, the thing that represents you, is this. I mean... peak Weimar. That's all I'm saying. When the oppressed are identifying with villains, because I imagine that Pennywise has been oppressed, hasn't he? I imagine the Babadook suffering under unjust imperialist white supremacy with a dash of capitalist exploitation in there for good measure. But it turns out that Pennywise is surprisingly anti-queer in It Chapter 2. Didn't the people who made this realise that the murderous, psychotic demon clown, the evil villain from the film, is not the ally that they thought he was? And that it fucking says that. The killer clown isn't the ally we thought he was. This is from the release of It 2 the other day, because apparently, oh my god, I can't believe this psychotic killer clown might be homophobic. He's actually not gay? Oh my god, I can't believe it. Did they not consider how this would affect the LGBT community? Fuck me. What is that? Who thinks this? What kind of lunatic is Rose Domu? So in the aftermath of 2017's It, Pennywise the Dancing Clown became something of a gay icon. Just tells you everything you need to know. Between memes, makeup tutorials, Pennywise was everywhere, and he and another monstrous LGBTQ favourite, the Babadook, were seen as hashtag couple goals. Why? What is wrong with you people? But after seeing It Chapter 2, I'm sad to announce that Pennywise is not gay, or even an ally. I'm so sad to tell you that the killer clown is not a gay ally. He was perfect in every other way. He just doesn't like the gays. He's surprisingly anti-queer. I haven't seen the film yet because it's like 3 hours long and I just wasn't that interested in it. But as has been previously reported, the film opens with a scene straight from Stephen King's original novel in which a gay couple are attacked by a group of homophobes who beat Dolan's character Adrian and throw him over the side of a bridge. His boyfriend Don follows him down to the river just in time to watch Pennywise literally eat his heart out. Well, I mean, Pennywise isn't the good guy. You know that, don't you? But what really cements Pennywise's bigotry is his treatment of Richie, who is revealed to be closeted and in love with his childhood friend Eddie. When Richie sets off to Derry's arcade to procure a token needed for the ritual to defeat it once and for all, which turns out to be a literal arcade token, he reminisces about being called a fag as a child by bully-turned-sociopath Henry Bowers, then he's attacked by a giant Paul Bunyan statue and eventually Pennywise himself. Wow, I can't believe Pennywise would turn on the gays this way. He always seemed so nice and well-adjusted and so goddamn progressive. I mean, he was in a gay relationship with the Babadook. What happened there? Did he catch himself shagging this thing thinking, oh my god, wait, this makes me a homo? I didn't even say no homo. Like, no shit. The killer clown isn't content to threaten Richie with violence. Instead, he reveals that he knows Richie's dirty little secret. He doesn't just say it, he sings it. The song even appears on the album's soundtrack. So Pennywise isn't just the physical manifestation of what is revealed to be some kind of cosmic entity that feeds off fear in human flesh. He's a homophobe. Trump's America strikes again. It's got to be satire. The LGBT community has to be satire. I can't believe that you were okay with it being a cosmic entity that feeds off fear in human flesh, as long as it's not homophobic. As long as he takes a dick in the ass, that's fine. There is something deeply wrong with the LGBT community's view of itself. All I'm saying is, I would have thought that if I were gay, I would sit there and be like, right, okay, well, I'm just going to wear normal clothes and do normal things and then have a boyfriend. If I was gay, I wouldn't be out doing degeneracy parades. I wouldn't be adopting the villains of movies and novels to become my mascots and pretend that they're in homosexual relationships. I think that's fucking sick. I think there's something wrong with you when you do this. But hey, I'm so sorry that the cosmic killer clown turned out to be a normal. A cis, a hetero, a breeder. What an evil thing. But I mean, on the plus side, at least the Straight Pride Parade can adopt him as their mascot for next year's parade that maybe, hopefully, I can join.